Alright guys, Gemini, back with another video, back on my WCW old school binge. You're probably wondering what started this. For me, what started this was when Ric Flair was in the hospital. I said to myself, I'm going to go back and watch all the old Ric Flair matches on WWE Network. And so I started going back to the early 90s pay-per-views with Flair as the champion, and I would, holy smokes, and I got hooked, and I've been rolling right through them. And today is WCW Superbrawl number 4 in 1994, the Thundercage, the double Thundercage with Flair and Vader for the World Heavyweight Championship. Superbrawl 4 was a 4 Superbrawl professional wrestling pay-per-view. It was in Albany, Georgia. It says that there was 7,600 fans there. This is a different time. This was the beginning of 1994 WCW, the year that Hogan came in. This was pre-Hogan. The pre-Hogan pay-per-views were awesome. This one was Flair and Vader in the cage. This was coming off of the month before in December when Flair had beaten Vader at Starrcade for the WCW title, and so Vader wanted his revenge inside the Thundercage. Some of the matches were a little bit but it was funny to listen to Bobby Heenan. This was his first WCW pay-per-view. It's funny to listen to Bobby Heenan on commentary. Harlem Heat, Booker T and Stevie Ray, who were known as Kane and Cole at the time, they came out and they beat these people I'd never seen before. Thunder and Lightning, and Bobby Heenan was funny on commentary. He kept calling them Batman and Robin, and eventually Batman and Robin did the job. Jungle Jim Steele, huge ass body. We didn't hear much from Jim Steele, and he defeated the Equalizer, Dave Sullivan. If you remember Dave Sullivan, he went on to do that thing with Kevin Sullivan where he was it was just weird. You'll have to watch WCW 95. Terry Taylor and Diver Dallas Page, just in the beginning stages of DDP's evolution. Terry Taylor was kind of coming towards the end of his career. Johnny B. Bad and Jimmy Garvin with Michael Hayes. If you remember at the beginning of the show, Michael Hayes came out and said that he was injured and this and that, so Jimmy Jam stepped in there, haircut, and Johnny B. Bad won. Now the next one up was a long match on the mat. Lord Steven Regal and Arn Anderson. Man, Arn Anderson was so dynamic in that ring. Lord Steven Regal and Anderson with the time limit. And then we had Cactus Jack and Max Payne versus the Nasty Boys. Wow, that was some really good matches. Like, if you watch Slamboree 94, they had a really good tag team match with Dave Schultz as the referee. The first Thundercage match was Sting, Pillman, and Rhodes versus Austin, Rick Rude, and Orndorff. And, yeah, you got some Hall of Fame talent in there. Look at all the Hall of Famers. Sting, Hall of Fame. Pillman, who should be Hall of Fame. Dustin Rhodes, who should be Hall of Fame. Austin, Hall of Fame. Rude, Hall of Fame. Orndorff, Hall of Fame. And the manager, Colonel Robert Parker. The performance levels were high, and they were in that match. I marked out when I saw Rick Rude, just being an old school fan. And in the main event, Ric Flair beat Vader with Harley Race. The spot in this match was Big Boss Man was the referee, and Big Boss Man got locked to the Thundercage. Finally, he broke out, started beating the shit out of Vader, and Flair won the match. But man, it was cool. It's just basic, simple, easy. How many matches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches. Easy, enjoyable. Bobby Heenan on commentary. I mean, Superbrawl 4. This is fun. It's just a fun show to watch. I don't know if they ever did a VHS tape on this. I don't think they did. But yeah, this was a treasure. This was a treat to watch on WWE Network. Sunday, February 20th, 1994. Man, it was a good time in wrestling. I was only 14, but still, very cool stuff. Gemini, thank you for listening.